Josh here from Momentum Productions. Welcome to this DJI Inspire 1 live training. I'm going to try and do this the best as I can because I've never done this before on the live feature. Today we're going to be talking about how to orbit manually without using the autopilot features. And we're also going to talk about doing some complex boom or crane shots. These will actually add a lot of production value to your footage. So let's go ahead and start with the orbit, and then we're going to go into the complex crane movements or boom shots. All right, so let's get started. I'm going to go ahead and go back there, start the props, and let's get to it. So unfortunately in this live training I can't do a split screen of what my controls look like, but I can actually talk a lot and tell you exactly what I'm doing. So let's go ahead and take a seat here. Let's start up the props.
The home point has been updated. Take off.
Alright, let's take off.
Landing gear raising.
Awesome. So another reason why you want to sometimes manually do the orbiting is because autopilot, or the autopilot feature in the DJI Go app, doesn't like you to go below 30 feet using the autopilot features because it won't work. So let's go ahead and start doing an orbit. So to do an orbit, you want to be very gentle on the sticks. It's a very, very sensitive remote. So what I'm going to do, I'm going to go a little bit outside the radius of the circle here. Give me a little bit of extra room. If you have the basic stick configuration, just follow my exact instructions and you'll be able to do a pretty good orbit. So right stick goes slightly to the right, left stick stays where it's at, and let's see what happens here. Okay. Left stick is going to the left just a little bit. See, when you're doing an orbit, you want to keep your eye on the Inspire, not necessarily the footage. Hopefully you'll have a dual operator set up. That way you'll be able to tell the framing. I noticed that it's actually easier to orbit faster than slower. Alright, left stick, you want to pivot just a little bit to the left. Inspire's coming around. Alright. Orbit got a little messed up there, went a little too far, so I'm bringing the right stick up to bring it back in. Now right stick goes to the right. Continue the orbit. Left stick goes to the left just a little bit. Again, I'm outside the radius of the circle, just to give me a little bit of room. Alright, now I went a little too far, see? It gets tricky. It gets very, very tricky. So I'm going to come back in. Right about here. See, I can do a good 360, but after 360 I start losing it. Alright, let's go again. Here we go. Right stick to the right, left stick to the left, just a tad. You know what, I'm going to keep my eye on this screen. Maybe I can pilot it better that way. I'm having a hard time seeing it. It's blending in with the grass and stuff in the background, so let me see if I can better orbit it like this. Let me see here. Yeah, it's tough. I can't see it. Let me try and find a different area maybe where I can orbit. You know what? Let's go ahead and go to the boom shots. Yeah, it's so tough to see it in this grass. So I'm trying to understand. Oriented probably to right. There we go. There's an orbit. Yeah, when I go faster, it's easier. When I go slower, it's a lot more difficult. Talk about the boom shots, right? So I'm gonna go over to, there's like a little ravine over the trees, so we're gonna go over there and let's see what we can do with some cool boom shots. Follow me. We're gonna go over these trees here. Let's find the ravine. Or the river, I should say. Okay. I think we're about over it right now. Wow, it really... Wow, a lot of stuff grew here since I was last here. I wanted to get really close to the water and do a boom shot. But maybe I just won't go so close. But this is actually a cool shot because you can see the reflection of the sky in the water. So I like taking, actually I'm going to record this, is pretty cool. So that's a cool shot. But anyway, let me go over to where it's a little flatter. Maybe I can get a boom shot that way. Here, okay. Good. First I'm going to check my surroundings, make sure I'm not close to anything. I look like I'm okay. I'm going to reset the camera. Now basically a boom shot's going to consist of just going up and down with the Inspire, but actually adding a little bit of tilt with the camera. So I'll show you what I mean. I'm going to go down just a little bit. Point the camera down so you see that you're not going to hit anything. Just go down just a little bit. Very little. There's a lot of trees, so just about there. Then what's going to happen is I'm going to use my left stick for elevation and go up. And I'm going to tilt the camera down as I go up. So here we go, let's try it in 3, 2, 1, go up. Go up a little faster, and you can tilt down. This is what we call complex crane or boom shot. So if someone, usually people canoe here, that would have been cool if we had some people canoeing. Now the same goes for actually tilting up and going down. So let's try that. Let's go down and tilt up. I don't want to go too far down because I don't want to hit anything, but you get my point. Let me go back to land and I'll show you on land because it's a lot flatter over land. So let's go ahead and do that. Okay. So we're over land, right? We're pretty close to the ground right now. About 5 feet up from the ground. So actually I'm going to start up high up. And then as I descend with the left stick, I'm going to tilt the camera up. Probably won't look too cool because there's not much here, but I just want to show you the camera move. It's actually a really popular one that they use. If there was like a big tree or something, like the camera move, you know, would look pretty cool, but there isn't. But you guys get my drift. complex crane movement, you know, like that. It'll work better actually going in reverse. So I'll go up and tilt down like that. And that's a pretty cool shot. You know, I know it's just a tree, but that's basically the only subject we have around here. But these are important shots to have in your footage. It really ups the production value. I'm making the tree the subject here, and you can tell. Another important move that I like to do, and I used it in a few of my videos, let's go over that cool star that's on the ground there. I'm going to go dead center right over it. Okay. Dead center. I'm not dead center yet. So what I like to do, let me fix it up just a little bit. It's a little bit windy, but we can manage. I'm going to be dead center. I'm using one of my markers that's built into the app that helps me, the center marker. So that's about dead center. So what I'm going to do, we're going to do a 360 turn, and then after that we're going to do a 360 turn with a descend and an ascend. So this is very simple. We just turn the camera like this in a 360 degree movement. Very, very simple move, but adds a lot of, you know, a lot of coolness, a lot of dopeness to your footage. Isn't that cool? So watch what happens when I start descending and ascending and how much better it looks. Now, since you're shooting in 4K, you can actually do the zoom and zoom out in post-editing, but ascend and descend actually looks cooler. So let's go ahead and descend, and then I will ascend with the spin, and you'll see how cool it looks. Alright, so you're using the dial that should be on the left side of your remote, and you should just be using one stick. That's it, the left stick going up. So I'm going to go ahead and press record here. Let's recenter the Inspire. That's a little windy here, I'm losing it. Losing it just a little bit. Okay, we're about center there. So let's go up and spin. Don't go up too fast because you want some footage to work with. And that's the money shot right there. Guys, that's the money. That is the money. And you can always reverse the footage too if you want the ascend or the descend. But that's money right there, guys. The star's right in the middle and it's rotating. That's money. Alright. Now let's do the same thing and go down. Let's reset the camera. Okay. Let's reset it again. Let's go down and do the same thing. And let's spin the other direction. Look at that, and we're descending now. Star is still in the dead center, which is good. The Inspire does an immaculate job, a very precise job of staying where you leave it. So this is the descend. And this is really great. Like if there's some cool patterns on the ground, like it's amazing to see it like a straight down shot. I think it's awesome seeing it straight down. I think it's great. We're about to hit low battery right now, but that's okay. I'm gonna stop recording. And you know what? Before the battery dies and before I end this broadcast, let's go ahead and just take a little view of the park here. Let's fly around for a bit until I really do have to land. But let's see what we got around here, huh? Let's go up like 200 or 300 feet maybe. The Inspire's pretty close to me, so don't be scared. It's not gonna fly away. And let's do a nice little panorama of LA. Okay, I'm about 260 feet up. Let's do a nice little pano. Oh, that's nice. That's the 405 freeway. For all of you who live in LA, you know what the 405 is. The most populated freeway on Earth. That's the LA River, I guess. Yeah, that's the LA River. People canoe in it. It's kind of gross, but kind of cool at the same time. That's Apollo Field. We got airplanes and drones flying around. You can probably hear it in the background. And yeah, Balboa Lake is a little past there.
Battery level is low.
Cool.
The aircraft will go to the home point in 10 seconds.
Alright, and I hit the dead end mark for the pano. Hopefully in the Inspire 2 they're going to have an infinite rotation capability with that. So I'm going to go ahead and land because I'm at 20% battery. And hopefully the live feature won't be as choppy anymore. Maybe in the future they'll stop using the dropped frame rates, you know, maybe it'll be a lot smoother in the future. But you know what? Well, you know what I'm gonna do? I'm gonna try and land on that star right here. Let's see if I can. Do you guys think I can? Let's try it. Let's try it. I'm gonna use the camera to help me out. See if I can get dead center. What's up? Yeah.
Landing gear lowering.
And boom.
Critically low battery.
It's okay. I got it. I got it. I got it. Don't. It landed by itself. Alright. But yeah, we landed right in the middle of the star. Perfect. At 9% battery. Ah. Awesome. Alright, my friends, thank you so much for watching this interesting version of live training, right? So, yeah, awesome. If you have any questions, email me, info@capturethemomentum.com, or comment below in the video. And, yeah, awesome. If you have any questions, let me know. Let me know how you like this live training. I hope it was somewhat helpful. Alright, guys, I'll talk to you soon.